What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blazing King with King's Critiques, and we're back for Watanare, aka There's No Freaking Way I'll Be a Lover Unless... What would be the usual if you're watching this show or interested in it or anything else. Don't forget to leave a comment and have converse with myself or other people, because it's highly encouraged, it's good for the algorithm, and I genuinely like hearing what other people have to say 90% of the time. And the last bit being, as well as speaking of good for being good for the algorithm, I just totally tripped on my words again, but that's why I can't be trusted in any other form of, work line, because my way of tripping up in my words, forgetting what I'm doing, ADHD, all of that is just god awful for trying to participate with tolerating other human beings. It's always appreciated to at least let the video run through, hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, because it's incredibly good for the algorithm and helpful to me as a person, incredibly free, and, well, we like to support mental health, right? I'll bring that up every so often, because really, there's a few things that's good for mental health, and helping people achieve their dreams is one of those things. Watching some delightful Yuri escapades is another, so with all that being said and out of the way, let us do just that, shall we? Speaking of people making arguments, how can anybody say Ren is plain? All 5 girls in the main cast are attractive in their own right, but how can they say Ren is plain? Look at her. She's the main character for a reason. Okay? Will I say she's the hot Tess? No, I haven't once said that. But, out of all of them, she's definitely not the plain one. Confrontation about the Mai thing, because Mai probably told her all about what happened again, but for the better this time. Also, I saw the comparison to the manga on Twitter, and she did not quite say hold me. Now, that might have been what the, anime people wanted to infer, but was that actually what she meant? Because the term in the manga was sleep with me. Now, did she mean it in the passive way or in that way? And the way she called her out on that, just sent her into a shake of, oh, fuck me. Which, I mean, that is more of a, oh, I've been caught statement, and also a, well, statement. Yeah, no, that's the kind of reaction I expected. I mean, is this where the harem / polycule stuff begins? Because, she wants to get revenge on Mai, so by doing that, she'll start to hit on Ren. Is that where this is going? I mean, that would be a good way to do it. Oh, the timing that they have to move past subtitles after I pause is crazy. She's definitely about to get dragged in something. How terrifying it is? I guess that's a matter of opinion. Yeah, no. Out of context, though. Damn, I was right. She's totally gonna do that. Her face when she realizes that all of them are actually in love with her. And now she's deducing the problem. Correct. Eh? No? You're outright denying it. Since when? Didn't you absolutely hate her guts from the beginning? Even more so after she took Mai from you? Okay, no, I feel like you're rehearsing that out of my script. What did I just say? This is not pre-watched. I honestly thought she was about to say the most based thing as hell. I didn't think she would say something genuine. I thought she was about to say something based as hell. What do you like about me anyway? You got bigger boobs than Mai? Oh, but that's... honestly, I thought that's where she would have started, just to, try and reach for something. But that actually sounds genuine. See, that is so rude. You can't, challenge her, because, it's a fucked up situation. Because in the one way, her and Mai are already more or less together. That can't be argued. Yeah, she's still, testing the waters, but come on. But again, I did say not too long ago I wanted a proper Yuri anime with a harem. And I can't lie, I got my wish. That's basically the direction this is heading, so it's not like I didn't get my wish. In ways, both of those things are super true. Honestly, yeah, that's an understandable opinion, though. damn, you're taking that. I mean, granted, personalities kind of clash, so I could see that being a thing too if you actually dated. But are you gonna wiggle your way into some kind of agreement like Mai did? No, she literally was like, well, since this would probably wouldn't go well anyway, let's just date. I just realized my volumes. And her, who is already pretty much admitting to having her crush on Ren, by the way, she puckered up last episode. Which, oops. So wait, is the entire dam of Yuri about to open up for her? Because, I mean, Satsuki made what was presumed to be a confession. She basically confessed last episode, like I just said. What about the gremlin girl? Hey, yo, but like the costume change in her mind? And now she's probably remembering back to yesterday where it's like, wait, she was getting ready to kiss me. Does she also? No, it couldn't be. Hey, that also would be the best way to get Satsuki and Mai to, like, be on even terms, right? Like, ignore the fact Satsuki wants to be with Ren just to get back at Mai. Like, maybe she can wrangle them all together into, a proper talk. Okay, listen, I'm just, like, I don't know why my mind definitely, like, went to the direction of Sakura Trick. Which also, that really did have a good balance to it too. Like we did have two couples in it, and like was mostly heavy on the romanticized portion of it in the beginning. And then the last two episodes were dramatic. Like we need more stuff like that where the drama waits until the end of the season/series, and then it executes it well instead of just whiny bullshit for on and on and on and on. I mean, I'm not saying this had whiny bullshit for on and on and on. It literally lasted like more or less a full episode length, which not going any longer than that. We thank you. So I wonder if she says she'll join those three, but then Satsuki's like, actually, I want to walk with her today. It's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's go. There it is. Satsuki claiming her moment instead of just leaving Ren alone. Oh no. The look. Just reading that from the look in her eyes. It totally is a threat, yes. Yeah. Honestly, she probably knows about everything and hasn't admitted it to anybody. Like, she seems like the type who totally would have been, like, behind a closed door somewhere, peeking into 90% of what was happening. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Like, she was probably peeking in during Ren and Ajisai's talk in the last episode, and she saw the two about to kiss and was like, oh? And then just went to the thing for Mai. And then she was probably peeking in when Ren and Mai had their talk in the pool area, and went, oh. Honestly, she was probably even peeking in this morning when Satsuki and Ren were talking. So she probably knows about all of it without needing anything to be said. Because she does seem like the type. Basically, Oshiro. Someone who sneaks into a ceiling, floorboard, yeah, any of that kind of shit just to peek in on people. Am I wrong? She has that vibe. I mean, hey, take it as you will. Uh-oh. You presumed what she was about to say. Well, yeah, of course she was. Because this was not the plan. Oh, no, not quite. Well, yeah, like, honestly, I can't even use a base answer, like, Ren being yeah. Like, I can't even use the excuse that Ren's hot for my being interested in her, because, like, I just say it's hot. Satsuki's attractive in her own way. So, like, not like she didn't have other options, but, like, something about Ren, just with her. So, yeah, based opinions aside, it is just really one of those moments, you see somebody and you just, like, click, I'm gonna hit the play button before I start reminiscing and get sad. See, but like, she can believe that too? Because here's the thing. A hard ass is a hard ass, even if they're trying to admit they like somebody. So, even if it's passive aggressive, maybe she's being honest. Like, yeah, she's doing it to get back at Mai, but like, maybe she's also being honest. It's very hard to tell. Yes, but she's been causing trouble in an entirely different way. Like, the poll scene has been all over Twitter for a week, at least. Well, yeah, all five of us are friends, I thought. Well, the 2 second period that they paused, I guess, kind of gets the point across. Is like, she really does seem like the type who'd be mad if someone just outright called her a friend, even though they didn't really have extended conversation or anything. Yeah, that's kind of what she was assuming. Bitch is really hard to read, honestly. Because, like, she could just be saying that just to humor Ren and, like, stop her from being forced into anything if she doesn't want to be. But also, it could be genuine and she lied the whole time just to get back at Martin. So, like, people like that are really super hard to read. Yes, it is. Because, like, your friendship with Mai is more important in her opinion. Y'all are nuts. Well, no, the friendship circle breaking up is, like, threatening to her. You are not helping, Ren. Why don't you mediate the apology session between the two of them? And when I say mediate, sorry, but damn, she's still hung up on that. Maybe she does actually like her. I just say does. That's true. So you do kind of owe her one, even if it gets a little awkward. Yeah, you probably did. Cause like, what about your special times with Mai? That'd kind of interfere with that, wouldn't it? I mean, you could make an excuse, but then she'll discover you two together, and then things will get awkward again. Y'all could just date each other, man. Like, it's not that hard. Okay, it is that hard, but like, at least it'd work out better than being caught, wouldn't it? I feel like you should know. Okay, but like, defeating people is not what you're supposed to do with friends unless it's like in a game, or in this case, a session. beep 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 beep. Bitch, you shared the most romantic kiss of your life with a girl. I would not even say you don't like girls. You're the one who went back for it. Now, who's assuming that? Yeah, I knew for a minute she kind of reminded me of like a much smaller character from another show that I still have to finish uploading. Are you sure? Yes, but that doesn't mean much of anything. Not like I don't want you guys to be my friends too, because that's totally the minimum of where it'll stop. Are you sure? In a sense. Yeah, she definitely committed to it, easier than Mai did. Like, Mai committed to a lot, but the hand holding thing, that was a little difficult for her to begin with. Hey, but like, damn, the proof, the photographic evidence. Wahahaha. If you do that, I'm divorcing you. Yeah, no, honestly, like, that's definitely devious. Hold hands just to upload the picture of social media just so Mai can react to it? Damn. Damn. That's like just being the outright bitch that wants to cause a divorce and kiss someone's husband at random and just boop, social media. Good luck with your wife. Meanwhile, Mai and Najasai, both girls who already like Ren, genuinely are looking on like, is this normal? This doesn't seem normal. Is this normal? Uh, Though, it would figure that Maya's not going to even question or press on the issue because of what she said beforehand with she doesn't care if Ren hangs out with other people. She just wants to be together with her, that kind of thing. So it makes sense why there hasn't been like a flood of text messages to either of them about the situation. But I'm also a little bit surprised there hasn't been. Just at one of these points, Ren brought up her phone and just like, you have 100 missed text messages from Mai. Like, yeah, no, yeah. Hey, listen, playing card games alone is just how it has to be sometimes. Like, I've high key had the thought process to literally just like pull all the old Yu Gi Oh stuff from my closet and just like mess around myself sometimes because I ain't got friends. New Age Yu Gi Oh sucks donkey dick. So, well, to be fair, you're the one who assumed she played card games by herself when she said she's a gamer. So, like, to know the genre she's referring to, then. Hey, that's not where I thought that was going. To be fair, stereotypes, a lot of the time, I know as much of a hateful statement as this seems, a lot of stereotypes do end up to be correct. Like, that's why they're stereotypes, is because, like, a good amount of time, it's correct. Not all of the time, but Yo, for the record, I do like that Vision as her mother. Just saying, because like businesswoman attire, kind of does it. Which the way TikTok has understood that from me is crazy. By the way, are you reading her mind? Are you sure? I mean, if all of you end up in a relationship together, she might. You never know. Okay, rude. Yeah, that does seem to be the case, doesn't it? The way the music just went up and then winded down. Of course, it's that kind of book. Like, her possibly enjoying the book in her own time might be one thing, but just to open it outright on the subway, awkward. I mean, maybe the gremlin girl told her about the pool moment between you and Mai, and she thought you might like it. Your actual girlfriend wants to speak to you. Motherfucker, just bring her to a limo to talk? Bruh? Mai's just got the expression that she knows what's happening, and she's about to let her know she knows. Well, actually, yes, but, you could say that, yes. I mean, yes, you're just arguing with yourself, Ren, but, yeah. See, she did learn from her recent mistakes. Unfortunately, I think she's acting so haughty so she doesn't, like, break down in tears. Genuinely, I kind of believe that's what's going on, is, like, she doesn't want to, like, grovel and question why she's not spending time with her, so she's, like, trying to hold her head up high like royalty right now. In this case, letting her do what she wants is not for the best. And Mai's right there to question them this time. And meanwhile, Satsuki just trying to do the thing that might make Mai more jealous. Right in front of her, too. That's... I saw the... Hold on, I saw the twitch. But no, go back. I saw... Damn it, go back. I saw that twitch. Yeah, I saw that twitch. I definitely saw that twitch in Mai's eye right there. As soon as she heard the words "my dear," that just set her off. Well, we got at least another half episode of this kind of rivalry going on here. I'm going to backtrack just a little bit because the thumbnail of that one. What even is that anime? Like, for one, I'm gonna start by saying the based as hell take of, man, what it wouldn't be, or yeah, let me try that again. Man, what I wouldn't give to be a gay ass girl in high school. Because, at least in a fictional high school, that seems like good old time. You know, have at least one person who is genuinely in love with you, another who probably is, a third who says they are, but are they really? And then a fourth who's just a troublemaker. Because, like, honestly, the blue-haired girl, I don't know if she'll actually be, like, part of the harem per se, or... Fuck do you want, Del? Or if, you know, she'll just be, like, the instigator. Because it could go either way, really. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts on, how the relationship stuff is going to go if you're a non-manga reader or whatever in the comment section, because, like, honestly, Watanare is a great source of content, great show. The relationships between the girls in any way, shape, or form is very endearing and fun to watch. However, I still very much hope the state of this show after episode 6 doesn't, like, get flushed down the drain, because YouTube is the only place I see uploading it legally. So I hope for the best that that stupid ignorant shit doesn't ruin it come the 13th. Because listen, somebody needs to just take all those collective shout people who started this and move them somewhere else. Preferably the bottom of the Grand Canyon. But I will leave that thought as is for that. For this thought, honestly, Ren's got some good stuff going. Might it hit another point of, like, awkward or, you know, depressing at some point or another? Maybe. But we'll see about that. I don't read the manga, but if the manga continues on faster than the end of the series, maybe I will. Because there's a lot of manga out there that went longer than the anime, or ended differently than the anime that maybe I'll want to check out sometime. However, like with anime, there's not just a one-stop shop for all your manga purposes that's legal, so I'd have to read shit like 17 places differently because of that. And I'm sorry to make an old callback to an old popular video. Ain't nobody got time for that! But as far as this, let me know your thoughts on how the show is, the animation, and let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Particularly in the case of, like, Yuri that's Yuri, not just Yuri Bait. Because we've watched a lot of Yuri Bait on the show, or on the channel, but, like, the Yuri in general has been very few. Still existent, but, like, I need more Yuri that's actual Yuri with good plot to it, whether it be rom-com or action or horror or whatever. Because, like, well, there's been Yuri relationships in a bunch of the shows we've watched. Very few times has it actually, like, been things. Because I'd pull out my copy of Sakura Trick if I could find it, but I couldn't. But, like, shows like this, shows like that, you know, where they show the interesting portions, have a little bit of drama, but they don't stick on it too long just to make it nonsensical. Because there are too many rom-coms nowadays, straight, gay, otherwise, that are just, like, nonsensically dramatic. I've seen even a couple of, like, H-content adjacent things be overly dramatic, and it's crazy. But yeah, I'll move on to the next part of the wrapping the video up portion of things to... Also, as always, don't forget leave your I already said leave thoughts and opinions and all that, so hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel, the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, get the full unedited visual and audio stuff I upload here. I do need to upload all of the stuff I have backed up since it is the start of a new month, so I finally have the chance to do that. Go follow Purple Prime for free, helps me out immensely for the temporary, this for the long term. And dear God, my life is running out, so I would really like to accomplish this dream even at its minimum. Because once I hit the minimum, the dam will crack. I'm sure, right? But I'll be doing stuff on the green account at some point. Give me some ideas of some stuff you might want to see. Right now, maybe the Kaiju movie is the first thing. But I don't know. I feel like I want to like just watch that and all the episodes in my own time and stuff. But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you made it this far, check out the video or the playlist here, or let it run through a conversation with stuff within whatever. Check out the video recommended to you by YouTube here, or if you're watching the smaller version, the bigger version, to check out what you missed. Until next time, I've been the Blazer King with King's Critique. Sound out for now. Peace.